I just need one. Okay, and we're gonna start all over, okay? Oh, it actually looks nicer. Okay, sorry. Okay, um, okay, please state your first and last name.
Brett William Shufelt.
Okay, I'll be asking you a few questions in regards to the 1994 Northridge earthquake. Please respond to the best of your knowledge.
Okay.
Taking it back 25 years to the earthquake, what was the first thought that came to your mind?
Well, the first thought was kind of confusion because the earthquake happened in the middle of the night, so I was asleep when it started. I remember the dresser that was across from, it was really like a shelf that had my TV in it, falling towards my bed. I was only 10, so I was really more confused than I was scared. And like I was saying, the quake was like a rolling quake. So it felt more like we were on a giant waterbed than like a violent shaking.
And you remember exactly where you were or where you lived at the time?
Yeah, I lived in the house that my mom still lives in Granada Hills. Tom can do that. Tom can do that. I think you can, but we're yeah, we're doing like a thing, and that, yeah, now I think you can't do that now that I'm looking at that. No, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. We can edit that.
Okay.
Or you can.
Bloopers.
Yes. So yeah, I was living in the house that my mom still lives in today in Granada Hills. Yeah, I was in the middle of the night, so I was asleep in my bed.
And do you remember anything specific from that night other than the earthquake? I mean, like that, anything like...
No, I mean, well, I remember the aftermath of it. I remember people leaving their houses, being out on the street. You could kind of faintly smell gas. I remember driving to my grandmother's house kind of immediately after because my grandmother and my grandfather were older. And as we were driving, you could see kind of helicopters going over. And this one helicopter flew over, and you could kind of see that a house was on fire in front of us, and it dropped water on the house as we were driving past, and ash kind of flew out in front of the car, and we drove through that. It was kind of like a scene from a movie. But aside from that, I don't really remember anything before it. I don't remember much after it, aside from just the damage.
And how were
and not going to school for a couple weeks, which was...
How were you feeling in general? Like, what was the feeling?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was because I was younger, or maybe because, again, no one in my immediate family was hurt, or that my house didn't really receive any damage. But I never was freaked out about earthquakes kind of after that.